cloud cover 40%.
The arrowheads are struggling to cut line all around the fire, but the steep terrain is slowing them down. Some places are simply too risky for firefighters to work in.
It's so steep and so rocky, we're having a difficult time getting hand crews in here. So what we're doing is pounding that edge with as much water as we can to try and park it on this slope. It's not the best tactic, and it's not the way we'd like to go. We'd like to get a direct line in there if possible. But at this point in time, we can't find a safe way to do it.
Why not just have machines do this?
There's not machines that can work real effectively on these slopes. You'd have a heck of a time getting a dozer in here and getting a dozer to push well, and they're exponentially more destructive than people with hand tools are. And, you know, even with all the technology we've got, firefighting boils down to a lot of hard labor by human beings.
The arrowheads are not the only ones struggling. The West is exploding with fires burning across Idaho, Montana, Colorado, and 8 other states. The hottest part of the summer is still ahead, and the system is already strained. The National Guard and Marines have been dispatched to reinforce the firefighters. With crews and resources in short supply, it's critical to stop new fires as quickly as possible while they're still small. If the fire is isolated in a remote location, that becomes a job for the smoke jumpers. Like the hotshots, smoke jumpers are elite firefighters. Even before joining the program, all jumper candidates must have years of experience on the fire line. Then there's the grueling 5-week jumper training.
People have really sore necks from having done 10 practice landings in a row today. Sore chests and collarbones from doing exit after exit on the tower, and the gears slapping you when you're getting out.
You need to bend your head down and see your toes.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it's a great exit, but you're going to survive.
Well, pretty much as soon as they told me that they're going to throw you out of an airplane into a forest fire, that's when I started wanting to do it, you know. Important, you know, if you got to have a job, it might as well be fun.
So these guys will pay me to jump. I don't have to pay anybody to jump out of the plane. Sounds pretty good. I sure hope everything goes right tomorrow.
I'm nervous. I think everybody is.
Tomorrow is the crew's first jump.
My spirit left my body.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Woo, thank you. Oh, man. Training and deploying smoke jumpers is so expensive that there are only about 400 in the nation.
That's okay.
From the very beginning of the program in the 1930s, their advantage was obvious. Aerial firefighters could arrive within hours on remote fires that would have taken days to reach on foot.
It had a wonderful effect initially. I mean, you could take a couple of people, literally 2, send them out in an airplane, and they could put out a small fire within a quarter of a day. You know, give them 3 or 4 hours of daylight, and they could take care of a problem that could later have turned into something you might have needed 1,000 men on.
Dropping from Ford Tri-Motors and DC-3s with parachutes and Pulaskis, the smoke jumpers joined the fire war. The goal was to kill every fire within 24 hours. The 10 a.m. rule.
They decided that they were good enough by then, that by 10 o'clock on the morning after a fire was reported, they should have it out. And if they didn't have it out then, would be out by 10 a.m. the next day. If there was smoke, then there was fire, and if there was fire, then you went and put it out. And the decision on Man Gulch was